Watch Talk and watch enthusiasts alike. I have recently gotten into watches. It's become an obsession probably in the last 2 to 3 months or so. I'm not an expert, but I bloody love watches. So I'm going to show you all the watches that I saw in Spain on a recent holiday. So if you like this sort of stuff, have a watch. Okay, so for ease of editing afterwards, I'm just going to screen record my phone and audio separately because it'll be the quickest way of doing it. So I'm no expert, but in South Terminal Gatwick, yes, we're not in Spain yet. Hold on. Obviously, you've got a range of citizens, swatches, whatever it is. I saw these Secondas. There were some Tissot PRXs as well in duty free. Anyway, AP, Royal Oak, knockoff. I found that funny. What I've learned is all these watch brands all seem to be copying each other, really. If you think about it, they're all just different, Timex copy Casio old vintage style watches and all that jazz. Anyway, did I buy it? No, I don't want to run around with one of those, even though I do own a Seconda, which I will show you in a future video. But wasn't that impressed in Gatwick. Into Spain, Calpe. First day, got into a big argument because of this, because I decided to take our whole family up a steep hilly road, in the middle of the day. If you can see 1226, bad idea. Anyway, Tissot PRXs, what can I say? Pretty standard. Everyone knows a PRX. I did not like these at first. I tried one on a few months before this and was like, I don't really like that. But that is me trying to understand what I enjoy in terms of watches. But obviously you've got your different standard sizes and all that jazz. I'm pretty sure that's a gentleman, right? Tissot gentleman. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a clue. Is that a Ballard? What are they called? Ballard? I don't know if that's, I presume that's a man's watch. Kind of looks feminine. You gotta love Tissot, haven't you? Really, you can't knock them. I've since tried on Tissot and I really like them. Radu, I haven't got a clue about Radus. Not a clue. Wow. I mean, what can I say? Casio Duros. I own a green and a black one. One day I will own this entire collection, plus more. I think there's like a blue Hold R one. I'll probably get the whole suite of them. Change out the straps like I've done on my black one. Absolutely banging watches for, bang for buck. I really like them. My son really likes them as well. He keeps trying to steal my green one. Now, in England, I actually saw tags. I went into Tag in Blue Water and I didn't like them. I don't know why. Not my fan. Not the biggest fan. However, having seen this Aqua Racer, I was like, do you know what? I really like that. It's obviously got the old Omega Seamaster background-esque type thing. And I like the bezel on that. It's not round and it's like whatever that is. Yeah, I think one day I could potentially own one of those. Not sure though, but I do really like that. And obviously the black one next to it. No idea about the ones around it. Wasn't really a fan of them. Correct me if I'm wrong. Back to the Tissots. Now, yeah, I like them. Not going to dwell on them too much. We've already gone through them. That is a Ballard, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I don't know much about watches, but I know a little bit. And I'm pretty sure that's a Ballard. Other watches I'm not a fan of. Is that an open heart one? Can't go see because the picture sort of is. Yeah, they're nice, but whatever. Just that dark blue ones, can't go wrong with that watch face, can you? Now, I really like this, the Sea Star. The colour on that is really nice. Now, I'd actually be worried that feels a little bit too small. I tried on a Tudor Black Bay 58 in England, and I think it was either 38, 39 or 40 millimeters. I don't think it was 41. And it just felt a bit small. Anyway, I digress. I like bigger watches personally. Saw that one. That was quite cool. Wouldn't buy that myself, but I can appreciate it. I have no idea of Radu, but I like this sort of stuff. It's like a worldy, spacey type dial. Would I buy it? Probably not, but it's cool. So, a little bit later on in the trip, I will show you this. I was walking down Alicante in the Mushroom Street or whatever. Come across this, $9.99. I was like, oh, obviously it's going to be tat. But we got my son a watch here. And that's me checking them out because Alicia absolutely hates my obsession with watches. Yeah, well, they were quite cheap. But look at this. He loves it, and it matches my Timex. So he was happy, and it's a cool purchase for an 11-year-old, because if he scuffs the hell out of it, it doesn't matter. Now, we're also shopping around. I don't know too much about Omegas, but these dress watches are phenomenal. I really like Omega as a brand. Look at that. That is fantastic. I'm not a massive fan of a black strap, but I appreciate the quality there. I've got no idea what I'm looking at here. Chronographs of some sort. Pretty cool. I like that strap. A Speedmaster. Not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Beautiful watches. I didn't go in. Because we were rushing around. But yeah, Omega, fantastic. Now, what's this place called? El Corte Inglés, Alicia? Is that how you say it? El Corte Inglés. It's like a major Spanish retail shop, like Macy's or Selfridges. I was like a kid in a candy store. Look at the state of this shop, like phenomenal. So let me take you around and show you what I saw. So this really solidified tags for me. Like, yes, I actually really like the Aqua Racer. I think that's a cool AF watch. That is a really nice watch. I really like it. It's cool. Gets a cool thumbs up from me. Yeah. More there. Right. Longines. Really like the Hydro Conquest. I think they've just brought out new ones, which I'm not sure are in these pictures, but they've got like I saw like one which had a almost like a matte dial, I think it was. Looks really nice. Like, oh, it might be here actually. Look at that. Look at the finishing on that bezel. Phenomenal. Really, really nice. I like it. And I like a rubber strap as well. I mean, I like all types of straps. Apart from NATO straps. I'm not 100% sure. I've never had one, but I'm not really sure on them. But obviously, yeah. Beautiful. Right, moving on. Frederic Constant. Dress watches. Look at this one in the centre. I really like that. That is beautiful. That is a really nice style. I like Roman numerals. Sophisticated. I have no idea how much that costs, but I really like that one. That one's okay. I mean, the complication there, was it a moon phase or whatever, is all right. Not my cup of tea. This one's okay, top right. Not a fan of these. It's okay. I mean, the white dial is pretty clean, isn't it? Aesthetically, it's clean. That's a nice one there. It's okay. Would I spend thousands on these watches? Personally, no. Maybe on that middle one. Again, not sure. This must be some sort of throwback to back in the day. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Anyway, what we got here? Let me zoom in. That one there, bottom left, kind of cool. Yeah, nice complications. I like that one there. I think is that? It's not a chronograph, is it? I'm not sure. But I like that white dial. I think that's very nice, very clean. It's a bit fussy. Complications on it, a bit fussy. I think, you know, you've got open heart ones up here. Again, I like that dial. Is it a GSA type dial? I'm not sure. I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. But that is a bloody lovely watch. Sorry about that glare on that. Anyway, lovely. Like these. Moving on, Bambinos. This was literally the first time I've seen a Bambino in the flesh, and I think I've got a better picture. Now, I would want a white dialed blue hand Bambino. This is not that, because it's a cream or a champagne face, which I do not like. I say I don't like. I don't want to say that. I don't want to offend anyone. If you've got it, it's a bloody beautiful watch. I would just like it in white. When I'm super rich, one day I probably will own that. I mean, look at the detail on that. I think that's a phenomenal watch. The colour is beautiful. I like the strap. I think that's so nice. I like that blue one then. I like that strap there. And I like this red one. I think I've got a better picture of that. It's really, really nice. Like, I love these Orient. I'm going to own a few in my time. I know it. I haven't tried one on. I didn't bother trying them on here because we were kind of in a rush. I just think that's so nice. I know everyone's a bit fixated on Orients, but I can see why. I think that's really nice. That's really nice as well. I really like their 75th anniversary editions. I'm probably going to buy one or two of those. One as a daily, or like whatever, just wearing it. One maybe for my wedding because I'm not married yet. We're engaged, and I've spotted one that I really like for an Ibiza wedding if that's where we get married. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Come on, these are nice. Shame there's no white old ones, but first time I've ever seen a Bambino. Moving on to Seiko 5 Sports. I don't know the model or reference number of these. However, I really liked that little dial color. I think that's really cool. Now, these are cheap. I don't want to say cheap. They're like 220 quid or something. So they're the less expensive versions to the ones I'm going to show you next, which I think these are really cool watches. I believe they're automatic watches. Yeah, they are. They must be because it says it on the tin. And yeah, that dial color there, brilliant. I really like that one. I would buy that 100%. I personally like the green ones over the Pepsi or Batman there. But this is the watch that I was looking at buying as my first proper automatic watch. I actually went for a Citizen Yosa in the end because I tried this on and it felt a bit small. For me personally, I like a bigger watch. And I actually think the Citizen Yosa felt a bit small at 40mm anyway. But the Seiko 5 Sports SKX series in green, I think they call it a Sprite. I love that watch. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. I will buy one day. I'm not sure which one though. Black, blue, black and white. Probably the green. Beautiful. Like, what more can you say? Seiko, fantastic brand, quality starter watch. I wouldn't say a starter watch because at 420 quid, I think they retail for. They can get them for like 320 brand new in sales and potentially cheaper second hand. Phenomenal. Really, really like you get a lot of bang for your buck there with your money. And yeah, love that. Oh, Seiko Alpinist. Saw one in the flesh. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I really like the strap on that. I really like that. Do I live near nature to wear that out? You know, if I was in Canada or you guys in America where you've got, I don't know, national parks which are beautiful, I'd absolutely wear the hell out of that around one of them and take a load of pictures. But maybe one day I'll own that. That is a beautiful watch, along with Presages. Seiko Presage, whatever you want to say. I've tried on this brown one in England in a gold case and I fell in love with it. It's not actually my style, so I'm a bit torn with these Seiko Presages because they are so in the flesh phenomenal. These pictures do not do it justice. The dials are the colors just absolutely pop. But as you can see here, even in the silver and with the gold, I like that brown, but I don't like the case. I don't like the strap. I don't know. There's something about it that is not quite right. And so for that, what's it? £300-400? For the price range, I don't know. I can't quite get into it. I can't quite. Maybe I'd have to change the strap. If you've got one, show me if you've done anything with the strap. I would love to know. I absolutely think they're phenomenal, beautiful watches. And yes, I will probably own one day. But yeah, that's my thing with that. Citizen Yosas. Honestly, if I was a multi-millionaire right now, I would be buying so many of these watches in different dialed face colors and whatever. I like the light blue there. I like the pink. I like that. What do you want to call it? Teal. And what surprised me was how good this two-tone Ciosa in the background there looked in the flesh. Like, that's really nice. And for 200 to 300, maybe 400, I think, you know, that sort of price range. Phenomenal watches. Absolutely love mine. Great daily. Looks more than what it actually costs. Automatic watch. I've got the Powermatic 80, I think. Black guilloche dial. Beautiful, beautiful. Casio. Who does not love a Casio? These AQ 230s, I actually really like them. I've bought two. I think they look absolutely stupid on me, but I love them so much, I'm not going to return them. I've got a black one, don't like that one there, for £15. And I would like a white one, but I've got a silver face for 20 quid. So inexpensive, but it just doesn't suit my wrist. I think I look a bit stupid. I will show you in a big video that I'm going to create. But I love these watches. They are so nice for the price point. You've got to have one. I've actually since bought one of these bad boys in the background there. I got it for a £5, second hand, but brand new, unworn. Yeah, like I've got one. I'm just opening it up here in my hand. What's it called? The AE1500WH. I really like it because that got me into now wanting a G-Shock. But yeah, anyway, got an F91W. I think that's one there. Casio. I kind of like these ones as well. Who doesn't love a Casio? I should have taken one's pictures down below, but again, they're 38mm. My son's got one. They feel too small on me. Really like Casio. Yeah. Had to have a look at Tissot's PRXs again. I'm not going to bore you because I think everyone's done them to death. But let's move on to the Hamilton Murphs, Khaki Field, Khaki Aviation, Pilot watches. Everyone's seen Interstellar, surely. Oh, look at that watch. It's a bit degraded there. Not a great stand, actually. I just noticed that. Didn't see they were flaking off. Anyway, Murphs, what are we saying? I like them. For the price point, I don't think I like them that much. No offense if you've got one. They are, what's the word? Understated, safe. I'm going to call them safe. My partner Alicia doesn't quite like them. I like them. I think I'd buy them due to Interstellar. But they are a bit boring, and I would literally have to be a multimillionaire to own one. I think. I'm not sure. Tell me your thoughts on them. They seem to be, in my opinion, a bit like Marmite. I do overall like them and would buy them. And, you know, they're beautiful. They're beautiful watches. If you've got one, you should be proud. They are phenomenal. I would love to own one day. We'll see. Are these, I don't know about watches, aviation pilot watches? Pretty clean. Very clean, aren't they? Don't know what that is. A spaceship. But yeah, they're pretty cool watches, aren't they? Now, I'm going to own one of these one day. The Hamilton Jazzmaster. I'm going to get it in the grey face. I don't know why I didn't take a picture properly of the grey one. I think they're beautiful. I think these are absolutely phenomenal watches. Like, yeah, Hamilton Jazzmaster. Really nice. Look a lot more expensive than what you pay. I think they're like £400. Highly rate them. What do you think? Now, this is a random Spanish fashion brand that my partner said she kind of likes. I've since bought her a couple of these, got them for like £10 second hand, and they're worth like €90 brand new. I think they're very clean. It's got a good weight to them. But yeah, women's watches. Very nice, very nice. And then finally, I was looking at some Timberlands because I saw one online and was like, oh, I kind of like the leather straps on them are very nice. But again, I'm trying to stay away from fashion brands. But that was it. That's my whistle-stop tour of watches in Spain. So that's it. Sorry, that video was, wow, twice as long as I thought it would be. I really love watches. And tell me if I'm wrong on anything, if I missed anything. Was there a watch that I didn't go over and I should know about? If you hate some of the watches that I said I really like, let me know why. I love it. Leave your comments down below. Tell me your thoughts. I'm repping my Casio Duro on a custom little suede strap today. Love it. Thanks for watching. I look forward to reading the comments.